takes the field for the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for? They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Marshall quick to the line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
He'll do it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Leaves it with the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He leaves it with his back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Gets it out quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Going right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Clemson's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Got a man in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. To the air, it's Summers. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying play action. Blasted as he lets it go. On target over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield.
Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Off play action on first down. Right on the money. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll run the option. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Hurd! A great catch and run for 6. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Summers. He's got the back in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Clemson jumps to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds and the 29, and they are rolling. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw it again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Pass interference, defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Wants to go up top on first down. This time it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Marshall quick to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The give to the tailback. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here's the handoff. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Summers. Makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Line getting set on second down. Off play action. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miranda. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. Wants to go up top. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to pass, it's Summers. Got his man quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's James. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On target. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Sends it back in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Marshall quick to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country.
Oh, a lot of space. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
At the 16-yard line. And first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. The play-action fake. Firing to the right, complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
First and goal, Clemson.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will give them the lead.
Clemson, number 88, with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 14 to Missouri. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And that'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Clemson is quick to the line.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Summers. Hauls it in. Fights off a defender. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. First and goal.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
13.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hurley. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
On to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking to throw, it's Summers. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. Tries again to get it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. Trying to run it in. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He slings it deep to the left. Hauls it in down the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15. And let's see what they do on 4th.
Offense facing 4th down.
Looking to throw again. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Wants to throw. It's Summers. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Right down the middle. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Tigers! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
The score, Clemson 34, Marshall 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help?